times to build something really sustainable. Work on your catalog so the day that you finally pop off, they'll see it's not just a once off. You put in time, the harvest is ready, it's ripe. I thank God for the payment, that's a solid foundation. When I finally make it, I'll give God all the praises. G.O.D. who conquered evil forces. I don't trust in chariots or fortresses. Yeah, I walk by faith. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Game time in it. Game time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. No, I will not bend. Game time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
Your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest, mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic, meant to be. Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. Penthouse at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like it. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You know my.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good Week 5 matchup in store here between the Chicago Bears and the Minnesota Vikings. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First down 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. This defense for the Bears, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Second down, they go right back to Cook. And right away, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. After all of the turnover woes that they had last week, another turnover on the first drive of the game.
And when you dive into the analytics of football, it's real simple. If you're down in turnover margin, you're not going to win.
Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They had to fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
He came through well with a nice pass breakup there. Fortunate that he was on the spot. He's the only guy left to prevent the first down.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again, 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, here's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Complete to Justin Jefferson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw is Cousins. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4. So on 4th down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Fields. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. First carry now for David Montgomery. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. On 2nd and 11 now. Fields. Open man is Kmet, the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 19. Out of the gun, Fields. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. Having someone like T.J. Hockenson as your starting tight end makes you feel good as an organization because He finds ways to get open and gives his quarterback a reliable safety net over the middle or even to the edges. Case in point there, that play for a first down.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, Cousins, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks...
And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Vikings take over first and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we? No. Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. They try again with Montgomery. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll run forward with Montgomery. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. The Fields is off, and on comes Cairo Santos for the Chicago field goal. Santos' kick is up and through, and the route is on. It's 24-0. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense.
And deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football.
Ball on the play. Recovered by the receiving team.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this offense trying to change the script here a little bit, CD. Trailing on the scoreboard, and the last time out on the very first play of the drive, they threw that interception.
And you definitely saw his coaches, teammates come over to him on the sideline, trying to help him shake it off, because in this game...
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Cousins. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Here's Jones. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Bears.
On first down, it's Fields.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Another try after the first down sack.
Fields.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That's double win there, partner. You keep out of the return man's hands, and you pin them inside the 5-yard line. Pretty darn good.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw complete to his receiver, Thielen.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. And they're going to get the first down here across the 15-yard line.
Well, that was big right there because they're the bottom 5 in the league in converting on 3rd down. They needed that pickup in a big way.
There were 2 things they said they wanted to win in this game. One, the turnover battle, and the second, 3rd down conversions. So they got one there. First down. Here's Cousins.
He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And a tackle going to be made at the 38.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
On 2nd down, it's Cook again.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there of 22.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Cook. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here? And a flip right over the top.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line.
He's out of bounds at the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. And the tight end goes in motion left.
Throwing again is Fields.
Over the middle, complete. That's Montgomery.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Fields on 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
Well, this is Montgomery with a grab over the middle.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
Fields throwing again. A throw left side taken in by Kmet.
Now the Bears going to call the 1st of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Here's Fields. He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he will have the Bears 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short. Blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a 1st down.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Kmet.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. A chance to really cap off a big 1st half here as they come up on 1st and goal. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. Touchdown! Velus Jones as the first half is winding down. And the Bears go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Santos with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Reagor catches it left side. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Final play of the half, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick.
The return is Jones from the end zone.
Velus Jones on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Jones has it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks.
Well, still throwing here with a big third-quarter lead, but that time this defense gets a measure of revenge.
One of the few positive moments they've had on either side of the football, really. Things have definitely not gone their way, but maybe their offense can seize on this and put some points on the board.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson, 44 yards. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Joseph connects on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
But they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Yeah, he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
They snap it to Fields. Over the middle, and that's caught by Kmet. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they wind up with a gain of 11 there on 4th down.
First down, Bears.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Montgomery will score. Touchdown, Chicago. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Cousins now. He's got his tight end over the middle, T.J. Hockenson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
A lot of ground left to make up, obviously. A lopsided contest, and we're already in the 3rd quarter. And they won't get it all back in one play or one drive. That's cliche, but it's true, Charles. If they can just maybe get plays like that and get a little momentum built, they can get the scoreboard a little closer.
And can you add some blinders to the cliche, meaning keep these guys from looking at the scoreboard because that doesn't help them at all right now. Their focus needs to be on finishing every drive with points and playing mistake-free football from here on out.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Eddie Jackson picks it.
And the Bears are going to take possession of the football.
That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing self-scout. Bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch him and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd down. Fields. Montgomery, another target and catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
David Montgomery. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward. Jet sweep.
David Montgomery, the Bears ball carrier, brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Montgomery running right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bears are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Nwangu now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
A gain of 19 yards.
No first down throw. Fields. Open man. He finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. From 21 yards away. And the Bears are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Santos with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Cousins. And my goodness, another interception. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense will very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. One side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it'll be second down. Here's Cousins. He's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards there, a big run.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
On second down, Cousins again. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive as if it's your left.
And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Joseph connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. The return is Jones from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bears take over first down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense, because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
Yeah, I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
A gain of 15.
On first down, Fields. Caught by Montgomery. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot him at the 44.
10 yards on the pickup.
On second and very short. Fields got his man complete over the middle. It's Montgomery. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Still 15 yards to go, second down. Now Fields. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because
Fields is intercepted for a third time. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
2nd and 2.
8 yards
To throw, Cousins. And complete right side to Cook. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Throwing is Cousins. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take possession of the football. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Santos now to add the PAT.
Cairo Santos lining up 48 for point.
Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse. It's caught inside the 25. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Cousins. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot.
Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. He's at the 40, the 30, past the 20, 10. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's going to go down as time is now run out on this game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on all.
I just scraped it off the top, cut it out the road, out the dirt, out the block. We already sold out of work by 10 o'clock. Too deep in the streets, felt that pain, but it meant a lot. Whenever she calls, and what I gotta do, I'm moving with you. I paid it in the book. Tell me what I gotta do. Pull up in a bucket crew, one for me and one for you. Yeah, like with the roof. I'm off the chain, don't cut me loose. Yeah, I'm off the chain, I'm off the noose. Yeah, get him picked off
Bentley white like cotton. Residential so good.
Let's go. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. I am the first of all time. Said I'm coming for everything. Good, but to be great, you gotta have confidence. The next level was legend. You gotta have accomplishments. In any league, they considering me dominant. The long falls, you know the pit of defeat, bottomless. I was hungry way before I got your support. I hopped off the porch around the time that y'all got awards. Lyrical exercise, this what I call a sport. The fourth bar, brother, when I push the rock off the court. I got champion genetics. Champion genetics. Next level. One of the best. Remember me. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. I am the first. You seen the making of a star, they hear my name and remember me. Remember me. I am the first. Just let the record show that I said I'm coming for everything. The cat and mouse who talent don't average out. If your flow ain't nowhere near this caliber, that don't count. Competition get flattened out. Getting money like I went top 3 in the first round. My salary that amount. They want my style, but that ain't much to be.
Throwing on third down, Fields. This is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Mike Gesicki, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. Fields trying to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying.
Taking it right down Broadway.
And he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
1st down now, but that clock rolling. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They throw it out right complete, and he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. David Montgomery as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. And he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good.
Fields on 1st down.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll send the tight end in motion left.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. From the gun, it's a give to Montgomery. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw, Fields. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
For once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
That's complete to Mooney. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Running left, Montgomery. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
And quickly they get to the line. In motion comes the tight end left. Montgomery on the counter. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Now they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Back to Montgomery on 2nd down.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he will fight his way in. Not giving up there, and he's got a Bears touchdown. David Montgomery with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
I have to admit, I love the excitement of the 2-point try. To see what's going to happen. It happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both of your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for 2.
So they'll accept that pin. On 1st down, it's Fields. And this nearly an interception, but it's incomplete. Well, a turnover really would have helped him there, but not to be.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Fields.
And that'll be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
And this will be caught by Mooney.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down.
I'll give him credit there. Nice job on the drag route. Bring the receiver across the field, hoping he can catch it in stride and turn it up. He was able to do just that, although he's just a little bit short of the 1st down.
And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
And he is going to have the Bears' 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. And that's knocked away and incomplete. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Fields now to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner forgets starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get it into the end zone.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. That's to about the 28, 2nd down coming up. And the offense moving quickly to the line. In motion left goes a tight end. Back to Montgomery on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
On 2nd down, here's Fields. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. The defense did their job. 4th quarter, big stand.
No doubt about it, because the offense has been yelling at them from the sideline. Just do us a favor. Get us the ball back. Give us one more chance to take it downfield. The defense just did them a solid, it appears.
And when they get the ball back, they can kind of play free tie game. They're not behind. And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Here's Fields. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. In a tie game, 4th quarter, that's about as big of a defensive play as you can possibly make.
And it didn't happen by accident. That was scouting right there. They've seen things that have happened before. They knew in certain situations type of plays they like to run, read it, and were able to go after the football, get it, and take it into the end zone for a touchdown for themselves.
From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now the Bears offense ready to take over again. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry-up. Back to Montgomery on second down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now it's Fields. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to fourth down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a fourth down?
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Going quickly out to the right side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And they're going to speed things up here. Fields going to... And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Packers pick it up. And they finally put it into this return. But not before he's all the way down to the 37. And maybe...
Whenever I touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. 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 I hope y'all can nest double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. 'Cause once I get my feet in this end zone, no one...
It's all over. A Green Bay victory. And we talked so much about the turnover battle.
Pretty and paid. Pretty and paid. Ay. Y'all heard know I'm coming. I don't want to clarify. Keep up. Ay. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no biggie. Pay heavy on pretty. You mad while I'm getting busy. Country girl running your city. Attitude bad on Sadiddy. He only 2 times from the out like a lack on a Ricky. Honestly, it ain't no cap in it. These no ain't no cap in it. I like put a stack in it. I'm bad at it. Stop it, 'cause it ain't no acting it. I see no biggie. Honestly, I see no.
Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights, cam, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Round of applause and you go, that's it. Damn, that's a bomb with a flick on my wrist. Jersey on my chest, that's a team that I rep. Came in as a rookie, now I'm falling like a vet. If you talking crazy, better say it with your Heisman, stiff arm, lights out, you snooze. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's a many given Sunday magic. Lights came, prime time action. Run it up,